Hello, and welcome to another installment of Coal Region Discontent.
This is for my white trash, the ones the whole world hates, the ones who voted for Trump that got labeled racist but ain't, the ones with bald calves, make America great, who love their country to death and struggle on minimum wage. Hey, they're angry that illegal aliens taking work that maybe they could get. Single parents with some baby kids, hated for being a patriot. All my life I've been white trash, all my life it's been like that. The whole world been left leaning, I'm proud of the right who fight back. Been chewed up, been spit out, they scream but no one listens. They're so in love and vote for Trump cause fuck a politician. They're our neighbors, they're our soldiers, our men and women and children. They're the middle class families who got forgot by the system. In God we trust and all the guns are just backup. Rocking camouflage, don't tread on me, get smoked like tobacco. Yeah, we white trash, we rednecks, crackers since we were young. We grew close, we move slow, these colors don't run, yeah.
Now let's get started here. You know what our president the other day, the most popular president in our history, the one with 80 million votes, the one with, what was it, 11,000 people watching his live stream, but that's besides the point. He said something along the lines of the same thing the vice president said was, get vaccinated or wear a mask until you do. It's kind of like they're shaming us into it. It's kind of like making people who don't get vaccinated the outcasts, the ones who keep their liberties, It's almost like the new Scarlet Letter. Like, oh no, don't go near him. It's my right to choose what goes into my body. It's my right to choose what I wear. The CDC guidance tells you that the cloth masks most people are wearing, unless they're the N95 masks, are useless anyway. That's the problem. It's just to steal your identity. It was just to cover up, and now they're having people that are not wanting to unmask because of this. They like the fact that they don't have to be nice to people or smile at people or do anything like that. What's going to be next? All those commercials like, if you took Ritalin, that this single year you have a settlement. I wonder how many lawsuits and settlements are going to be out of these vaccines in the next couple years, because even things that were tested for years on end before given to people were, faulty, caused long-term effects. So now you're becoming the outcast, you unmasked, unwashed Walmart shopper, you. It's crazy. It's just about as crazy as their gun law theories. Let's have more gun laws and restrictions in order to calm violence, because guns cause violence. Guns have a conscience and they tell people what to do. Do you think criminals go out and get a license to carry the gun that they have? They use mass shootings to prop up their debates on gun control and things like that, when they are far and few between the atrocities that they are, considering the many, many guns in Democrat-run cities that are being used by criminals every day to kill people in record numbers, but they just look over that fact. Everything's crazy anymore. It's bad enough that they had to tell people that now you have to have proof that you're not working. The unemployment benefits are running out. Those unemployment benefits kind of have me mad that people just make more sitting at home than I do working, or make more than they did when they were working sitting at home, and now they're getting used to having that extra money and that extra income, and they're living above their means. When you're unemployed, that's what it means. You're unemployed. You should be looking for another job, or if your job's going to call you back, you're waiting, but you cut down on your living. All these people that talk about how you should feel empathy for people that are talking about how they live paycheck to paycheck and, saying they're doing the best they can and stuff. It's like, well, why are they driving a BMW? Why are they having name brand clothes? Why do they smoke name brand cigarettes? Why are they eating out at McDonald's 4 or 5 times a week? Why are they doing all these things? Are they really doing the best they can? I mean, I can tell you, I'm not doing the best I can, but I make do and I don't complain about it. Are these people really going out of their way to recycle more so their trash bill's less, so they can run less lights or have LED bulbs in there, or they trade in their 8-cylinder Mustang or something like that they bought on, financing and can't even make the payments for the insurance. Are they trading that in for a smaller, more economic vehicle? No. They're just sitting there complaining and asking that they want more handouts from the government, more and more and more. And the more the people get and the more the government gives, the more they want. And the more they'll get used to it. And after a while, you'll be so obedient that you just go right along with everything. We lost our ability to think for ourselves. Like I said, Democrat politicians tell you you're too stupid to live your life, and you need us to control every aspect of it. That's why I like limited government. I can live my own life. Be there as my backup, be there to take care of the roads, to protect the country when it comes to outside interference. Help our allies so our allies help us, One of our biggest allies, Israel. They have the ways and means to protect themselves, so they're the bad guy because somebody else shot rockets at them, and now people are protesting, talking about, oh, poor Palestinians, poor Gaza Strip. Maybe it wouldn't be poor them if they wouldn't have started firing thousands of rockets into Israel at their citizens. But since they have the ways to protect themselves, now Israel's the bad guy for protecting themselves. And they're also the bad guy for letting people be able to, reclaim their property when people aren't paying rent and things like that and kick families out. But yet, they're over there talking how they want to wipe them off the map and do all kinds of things. That's funny that Facebook won't ban or deplatform Ayatollah for talking about killing and maiming all Israelites all over the world, which is causing things in our major cities, attacks on, Jews and everything. But they'll deplatform a president of the United States. Where does their loyalty lie? It ain't with the country. It's with the money. All this crying about people can't find, there's a surplus of jobs. People can't find jobs. People got to stay on unemployment. Why do they got to stay on unemployment? Why do they need the extra rates? Why did anybody need the extra? Why aren't they looking for jobs? There's a shortage of laborers, apparently, even though unemployment keeps climbing. So, get out and look for a job. If you're, you can't find a job if you're not looking. And when people have time on their hands, they do stupid things. They go out and protest. They rob stuff. They like I said, they're opportunists. So if there's a protest going on, they can go steal a couch, TV, something. They'll jump right in the name of social justice. And those people are the ones that I don't care. They get arrested, they get hurt, nothing. Because I always say, act stupidly and get treated accordingly. Do you realize that elections have consequences? I hope they're happy. Do you realize with the tax hikes that are about to come, everybody got their free money, right? Well, now it's time to pay for it. And who's going to pay for it? Working class, middle class people who people are claiming to save. They're going to raise the minimum wage. They double the minimum wage. What do you think it's going to do to small businesses that actually employ people? Minimum wage was not meant to be a career. Minimum wage was meant for high school kids or people with no skills to be a stepping stone to go somewhere else with. It's your own fault for what point in life you're at. Start to think for yourselves. Start to think about the liberties that they're allowing you to have, but the rights that are promised by the Constitution and promised by God. Who gives them the right to say what you put in your body? Who gives them the right to say what air you breathe? It's getting worse and worse every day. They just keep going on. I don't hear the Biden supporters out there saying much now. No, we were doing so good, but they won something, right? Tell me this. They won against a guy who was claimed to be racist. How did he become racist just because he ran for president? He had awards from the NAACP. He had opportunity zones. He did more for... Hung out with Don King. He employed black. First ever club in Florida to allow blacks and Jewish people in. And he got... They tore him apart for that in his culture. But... Or I should say in his class of rich people. So think about it. Next time you're going to work and somebody else is sitting at home and they're about to start paying those people soon. And you're about to start paying more to pay for those people. Nope, not going to increase taxes. Just going to bring the taxes back that Trump got rid of. And then when you bring the regulations back, the jobs are gone. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little tidbit installment from Coal Region Discontent. And I really hope that you like this video, share it, and subscribe to this channel so we can keep this going. Once I get better equipment, I promise the videos will get better, the content will get better. So like and subscribe and share this video. God bless.
I might die tonight, but if I do, I'ma be okay. And if I die tonight, at least I stood by the stuff I said. I got two graves dug, one for me and one for the motherfucker standing in my way. And if I die tonight, at least I can say I never ran away. Get it, I'ma fight to the death of me. I ain't never been known to run from an enemy. Heavily, armed to the teeth, got an army with me, and I'm ready to